Regulation has long been the driving factor behind much of the spending within banks to do with payments, whether it's cost reduction or creation of competition. I think what's quite interesting is there are a few things that are regulated in one market are being adopted in others where they're not. Some of them are preemptive, that is, they believe that it will become regulation at some point. But in a number of markets, like the US, they actually see the benefit of some of the regulations. Open banking is a great example of that. And so they are using the learnings from these markets to drive competitive advantage for themselves. Real-time payments tend to come at the end of a long value chain. Everything in that value chain has to be real-time, otherwise you're only going as fast as the slowest element. To that end, I don't think you can become a digital bank without making the whole process digital and real-time. APIs are fundamentally going to change how banking works. With an open banking hat on, I guess it creates competition. That's the very reason that they're doing this. But at the same time, it creates a different way of both manufacturing products internally by using microservices to compile products, but it also allows the bank to service their customers in a different way, or collaborate and do work with fintechs and other organizations. The ecosystem is changing and the bank's role within that is changing rapidly as well. No longer will banks create a single solution and expect every client to take it. Instead, they will use a compiled solution using microservices, some perhaps hosted by their suppliers, some perhaps provided by their fintech partners. And those customers are going to feel the focus of the banks on their business rather than necessarily just selling them something. So it's that willingness to change and ability to change that's going to be critical. Ultimately, where banks once thought being good enough is being good enough, that's no longer the case.